Podcast City Network. Interviewing all your favorite deathmatch superstars. Interviewing all your favorite deathmatch superstars. Interviewing all your favorite deathmatch superstars. Interviewing all your favorite deathmatch superstars.
And good evening, everyone. You're listening to another episode of the Deathmatch Russell podcast. It's Friday night, and tonight's a special night for me to have on the line KZW, the new heavyweight champion, Big Cousin Frank. We're going to talk to him and see what he's up to and much, much more. Let's talk wrestling, fans. Tune in right now. Big Cousin Frank, how are you?
Woo-wee. I haven't been on this podcast, I tell you.
I know, you've been on Mr. Everett Lee's, now you're on mine, so it's time to go, big congratulations to you for winning the heavyweight championship, KZW heavyweight champion title.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, man. I tell you, it's been an exciting ride ever since.
I know, and last night we heard some people calling in, and, guests were just on fire trying to get challenged with you. Like, Jeremy Rage was jumping in. I wasn't expecting that, on the podcast yesterday or whatever,
Oh, yeah, I wasn't expecting that neither. And,
yeah.
I'm a fighting champion. I don't care who you are. You can come on.
Yeah.
Just meet me in the ring. You don't even have to meet me in the ring. You meet me out in Walmart, parking lot, wherever. I like to fight.
Absolutely. I mean, that's what's, that's, part of the game. I mean, that is the game. But you got to pin them down on the mat. 1, 2, 3 for that victory.
Oh, yeah.
But,
or make them tap out,
Yes, submit. But man, it's been a busy weekend. I see you were shooting some stuff at a fairground yesterday afternoon.
Oh yeah, hey, I won me brand new fish.
Yes.
Little goldfish, and got a fish tank with it, and
yeah.
Won a little flag I gave out during the show, and
yeah,
man, it was a blast over there.
It was. I see you were tossing balls. You hitting like old times. Growing up, we loved that stuff as a kid. That's great. We have those fairs and stuff. We do that all the time.
Oh yeah, and we still got a long ride on these fairs. Got one coming up next Thursday over there in Casey County, and maybe I'll win me another goldfish to go in there with Goldie.
Or get one of those nanners.
Oh yeah, one of those nanners, and Chris can grow his hair out and braid it like the nanners.
Yeah, it'd be the Coolio hillbilly.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I would mix though, But no, how'd you do last night? You guys had a good show.
Rage got put in a different match, so
yeah.
I took whatever challenges there was, and so happened Sterling stepped up.
Mm-hmm.
Sterling thinks he's classic, but the only thing classic, I guess, is his underwear.
Mm-hmm.
But
right.
we had a slobber knocker, and still in the words from JR.
Mm-hmm.
My face is a little bruised up, and body's a little bruised up, but
yeah,
it came up short again. Choke slammed him right through the mat.
Right.
He ate some of my snot rag I wiped in his face.
Oh.
But,
ooh.
Oh, yeah. And then I gave him a stink face, too, just to grow on it, And,
paid homage to Rakishi. Nice.
Oh, yes. But, I had a hard-fought match. We had a good show.
Yeah.
The title brings out the best in any competitor. Mm-hmm. And Sterling brought his best. But, like I said, he came up short, got choke slammed, and 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, and then now you got the next fair to go on to to pin, to get it back, win it again, and just,
yeah. Well, we got one Saturday.
Yeah.
We're actually going to be in my hometown, Williamsburg.
yeah,
And got a title defense there too, because
Yeah.
like I said, I'll defend that title each and every night I can.
I know and plus you had your family and friends there. You had everybody in attendance. I was like, hey, this guy's popular. He's got everybody. Like, you own the fairground. You should say, damn it, this is my fairgrounds. Shit.
Yeah,
Big cousin Frank's taking over the campground, not Clutch. Crunch.
Yeah, I mean, Williamsburg's been hot.
Yeah.
I go to Walmart, I got people coming up to me, wanting pictures, go to Save-A-Lot, wherever I go.
Hey.
People wanting pictures and autographs.
That's good. That's what you want. People like that need to see who you are and come to a show and, enjoy it and watch you win and get it all,
Good family, clean fun.
Yes.
Get watch grown men just beat the snot out of each other. And,
yeah. Just have
I love to dance and everything else. And
yes. Yeah, I hear you have some good hee-haw dancing. You get around the ring and you dance with the wrestlers, fans, and everybody. It's great. I love that. You got to do that. People like that stuff,
Oh, yeah. I just love having fun. It's what I love.
You know what, because of Frank, that's the one part of the, wrestling people really don't understand. It's like, come on, you're at a show. This is, you have your serious matches and you have your fun matches. And and when it's time to have fun, you dance and have a goofball time,
Oh, yeah. I mean, I love having fun in a match, but,
Yeah.
you got to get that serious part in to get the job done.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, like last night, I beat Sterling many times, and last night he brought his A game. I mean, he went after my leg and worked it real well. It's sore today, but...
Little ice, you'll be all right.
Oh, yeah, I'm covered in icy hot today, I'll tell you that.
yeah. So how was the AC? Pretty good? Was it nice and cool in there?
Yeah, it was different. Normally we do a fair show, it's outside, but he's inside of a nice air-conditioned building.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I know. It's pretty good. That's, they have the option of putting it inside, or outside, But yeah, you got your next show, man, and then go back home, right? Go back to the regular shows again, eventually.
Yeah.
Big lot of.
I mean,
go ahead.
Yeah, I love our home audience,
Yes.
KZW Universe, but these fairs, I'm telling you, that's where wrestling started, is in the carnivals.
That's right.
And,
and people don't.
Yeah, we're walking carnies.
Yeah.
But, if it wasn't for the carnivals, then wrestling wouldn't be here today.
No. And people, and we actually, like in New Jersey, we do like the carnivals and like the 4-H club has their show, like the 4-H girls and then, the big tent, the big weekend county fair, and they do that too.
Yeah.
They'll bring a wrestling in once in a while, too, and even our local stadium, local baseball stadium, they'll throw some matches together,
Yeah, I've done a few matches in some baseball stadiums before.
Yeah,
that's a different crowd too.
It is, because you're in the middle of the field playing. You're in the middle of the ring there in the field. And it's like, wow, you're having people cheer for you over the loudspeakers too.
Oh yeah. Wrestling's just. You never know where you're gonna have. I've been in parking lots, been in bars. I've been everywhere.
Any barns?
Actually, I have done a barn match before.
Yeah.
There was a whole show. It was it was a 4-H down in Tennessee, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And it was inside of a barn, and it was interesting.
Yeah, probably had the haystacks as the benches, and as the seats.
Yeah, square bells. That was the benches.
Yeah, and then probably the ropes are covered in like barn or wire or whatever, the hay wire or whatever, or some sort of like the old school feel to it, Like
it was interesting.
Yeah, but man, Frank, this is great. I'm so glad I had you on because I wanted to get you on. We've been talking about it, and this is like it's your time now. Like,
oh yeah, I love doing these podcasts.
It's a way for you guys to get out there and let them know who you are, and we appreciate that. As wrestling fan and help to KZW, you know?
Oh, yeah. Hey, we appreciate you guys letting us on here. I'm telling you.
And you know what, Fat Frank? I'm a big Frank. I'm going to be coming pretty soon, September. I think there's a big cage match coming, so I'm planning my trip. I tell everybody on the podcast, I'm coming. You know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, come on down. Hey, that's our WrestleMania. I'll tell you.
Yes. Yes.
Cage Fury.
Yes, Cage Fury, or also the big Battle Royale double ringer.
Oh, yeah. I won this year.
I know you did. Big congratulations again on that, you know. That was a tough you had a lot of competition that night, you know.
Yeah, only 4 guys were eliminated the time I got out.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I still had a whole ring and another ring to empty.
Yeah, you had to climb into one ring and then another ring, you know? You're like, wow, what am I going to do here? You know? It's like back in the heyday, you know, back in the day when they did the double rings for, like, WCW, you know?
Oh, yeah, War Games.
War Games, yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it wasn't my first time going at it. It was my first time ever winning that match, but
yeah,
those matches take a toll on you. I tell you, I was sore for at least 3 weeks because, you know, there's no time limit. You go as long as you last.
Yeah, you do, and you're just busting your butt to, you know, get in there and take them all down one by one, you know.
Oh yeah, you can't focus on one guy neither because you got another guy jumping on your back. And
I know, trying to throw you over the ropes. It's like the old, remember the old battle royals from WWF back in the heyday? Remember them classic ones? Oh my God!
Oh, yeah.
Like watching you know, Bundy try to get thrown over, or like, you know, the other guys, you know, Refrigerator or Junkyard Dog, any of them guys, you know.
Oh yeah, it was like the first battle royal. You know, Hacksaw won that one. And,
yes. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have eyes all over your body to be able to be in those matches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure you had a lot of like influences growing up. Like, you know, I think I told Everett Hillbilly Jim, you know, was one of your inspirations. You know.
Yeah. The Hillbilly's, he's a good guy.
He really is. Yeah.
Nicest guy you can meet. You know, real country and. Yeah, he was a big influence. Shawn Michaels, he was also another big influence. The Undertaker.
Yeah.
Bam Bam Bigelow.
Beast from Beast from the East. Yeah.
Yeah. King Kong Bundy. I mean.
Yeah.
I love going back and just watching old matches.
Yes, that's where it's. I mean, it never gets. You can watch Roddy Piper in a cage. You can watch Bob Orton in a cage. You know, Paul Wonderful. You know, Paul Orndorff or Rick Rude, or, you know, just all the attitude, the era, you know, of wrestling was what it was. You know, the attitudes, and back then it was real. You know, we loved wrestling. That was a Bruno Sammartino to Bruiser Brody. You know.
Oh yeah. Hey, I think we're fixing to get back into that.
Yeah.
I mean, wrestling's hot right now.
And if you look on the indie scenes, there's a lot of these guys that actually are starting to like take the Bruiser Brody look. You know that? I'm seeing that on the indie scenes everywhere.
Yeah, they are. A lot of the independent wrestlers we're stepping up our game, and we're getting back to that brutal fighting style.
Yeah, that's what you want. I mean, yeah, the whole hardcore wrestling, like, you know, WWE presented it, tables, ladders, and chairs, this and, and you know, Elimination Chamber. No, you gotta go back to the roots with a trash can, just 2 chairs, you know, and or dog collar and the old leather strap, you know.
Oh yeah, the Texas Bull Rope. I mean,
yes, yeah.
The fans are wanting it.
Yeah.
You gotta be willing to do it. I mean,
yeah.
I was trained, you know, a little bit of hardcore style, and I feel at home in a hardcore match, to be honest with you.
Yeah, because this is a different atmosphere, you know. It's a different side of wrestling that people don't realize, you know. Also,
oh yeah, it brings a different beast out.
Because you watch all this, you know, you watch all the flippity flop indie move, you know, the high fly hybrid moves that they do now. It's like, wow, okay, you know. But
I mean, I personally don't care much about the high flying. I got buddies that do it, but
yeah.
to me, man, I mean, if you go on a fight, you know, go down to the local bar or something like that, or even at a football game, you get in a fight there, you ain't going to dive off the stadium or anything like that. You're just going to straight up go at it.
I mean, this past, was it, a couple weeks back when I went to there was a local show in Atlantic City, New Jersey. We had a big show, you know, big deathmatch tournament. And a guy actually dived out of the ring and hit his head on the concrete, on the carpet. It was scary. It was scary. Got wrapped up in the barbed wire on the outside. Yeah, he's tough though. He's wrestling tonight at a show actually. So big props to him. You know.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of guys. You know.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that's the reason why they call it high risk. I mean, you can take a long, hard landing and blow your knee out or anything.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, or hit those guardrails too, and it's like, wow, forget it. You know.
Hey, I'm scared of heights, so you won't see me do none of that stuff.
No, big Lucha Frank coming out. Watch out, big cousin Frank. No, leave it up to the Mexicans and the hybrid wrestlers. You know.
Oh yeah. I'm too jiggly to be up on that top rope.
No. You just step in the ring and do your thing, and that's it. You know. Bring it to them. You know.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I was brought up. You big guys stay on your feet. Mm-hmm. You don't leave your feet, and that's when you get disadvantaged. Which a lot of people don't know. I got jiu-jitsu background, so.
Oh no! Look!
Yeah,
oh boy!
You get me on the ground, man. I can defend myself on the ground.
Yeah, that's good. I think I have a background in white belt or something, yellow. Yeah, all my nephews have multi kickboxing, this and that. I don't know. He does everything. He's crazy.
Oh yeah, I got a cousin. He's been doing those tournaments around here, and you know he probably can whoop me, but I won't let him.
No. But you know what? It's self-defense, and this generation. My gosh, my nephew's doing soccer, football, and plays the piano. I'm actually going to go tomorrow morning and watch him play his piano for recital, and his sister too. My niece. So that'll be nice to see them. And then plus he also does a rock band. He's got he's 10 years old and he has a rock band. Like, come on, with his friends. It's awesome.
Man, that's sweet as molasses, I'll tell you what.
Yeah. And they're bright kids, They're both bright kids. They go to private school, so, they got a good life. And my niece likes to cook and does crafts, and she's great, Takes after her mom,
Well, that's good.
My sister. Good. Yeah. And then my other sister's kids, they're good kids too, They're just all good kids. Every kid's good kid,
I support anything these kids around here do.
I know.
I go to local games and everything else, and I like to get up and hoop and holler.
What's your favorite baseball team, Frank?
Favorite baseball team?
Big cousin Frank. Yeah, who do you got?
I was a big Yankee fan at one time.
Where? Yeah, that's going on right now. I'm not digging that series thing. Yeah, that's going on. I'm a Phillies fan actually, so.
I liked it when Jeter, he was on there. And, which I ain't got much time now to watch baseball.
No, I know. It's a busy season for you, so.
Yeah. So, but hey, to be honest with you, I like watching. Down here in Winsburg, I like watching University of Cumberland's play. They had the first round of the World Series down here in Winsburg this year.
Oh wow! We had like 1 year we had like the local high school or the kids team won, World Series tournament a while back, and they did good. But you know what I enjoy going? There's a local stadium, and it's affiliated with the Phillies. The Phillies, they call it the Blue Claws Stadium, which is the affiliate leagues, but they do pretty good every night. I hear the fireworks go off every night because I'm like 15 minutes from it. I'm like, they won a game again.
Yeah, where I'm at, we got two choices. We got the Tennessee Smokies, which is I'm pretty sure they're with the Cubs. Yeah, and then we got the Lexington Legends. I mean, and it's about an hour and a half drive each way. I mean, We got those stadiums, and then we got the Cincinnati Reds, right? 3 hours away. So
Yeah, it's just like me, football, Giants Stadium or whatever, but I don't go to Giants games. Eagles games, maybe I have never been, but, I like to, it's just everywhere you go. Sports and concerts, this and that,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like where I am, Frank, I'm like, I always tell everybody, I'm smack in the middle of, like, the beaches and the boardwalks, the fun arcades and, growing up, because where I live was, if you remember back, hearing on the news about that big Sandy storm that took, like, the whole beachfronts down and, they got washed away. And it was scary, but, we got lucky. I live on the hilltops, But no, to look at it now, it's like, what? It's people are still coming down, Tourists are still coming. People are still coming from all over,
Oh, yeah, and, that's what makes communities, you got tourists coming in. And, we got a water park here in Winsburg, and we're always packed. This town is in the summertime.
Yeah.
But,
it's just like going to Six Flags Great Adventure,
Yeah.
They got that too. I mean.
Yeah, we got Dollywood not far away. I mean, I love going down there and listening to some good old country music.
Actually, we have a bar down here that they opened up, and it has a lot of country music, and it's really cool. They have a bar that actually, right on the waterfront,
Oh, that's nice. That's sweet.
It is. But right behind there's a pirate ship that we take my niece and nephew on all the time.
Oh, yeah.
They go out and squirt the guns, and they tell the story about the pirate's gold, and, just the kids get into it. It's great, yeah. And then you get involved, too, of course.
Oh, yeah, I say so. I tell you what, one of the funnest things I've ever been to was the Hatfield show.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah, I enjoyed that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had a concert series came down here one year. It was called, oh, God, what was it, like 2007. And it was like a live Earth concert. They had every single band like Melissa Etheridge to Pink Floyd to, like, the new artists like Kelly Clarkson from, American Idol. It was just neat to see a different genre come up,
Yeah, I mean, things like that, man, we need around,
Yeah.
Give everybody a different taste.
It is. Like, I'm excited for, like, in October, like August, we're gonna get it. I'm going to a special rock concert performance with wrestling. Slipknot is performing for us.
Awesome.
I know. It's like in August, but I'm like, yes, that'll happen. That'll be a good time.
Oh, yeah, say it will be. I mean,
I'll be
it bring back to the rock and wrestling.
Yes, and I've been to like a few shows like that too, and it's like, wow. I mean, I took my dad to his first. Me too. At my local stadium, that local baseball field, they had a concert series at wrestling and concerts, and it was actually Alice Cooper was playing.
Oh, but that was good.
It was good. My dad was into it, and I got lucky because I got to like film the wrestling too. Like I got special passes to go to the show too because it was raining. So hey, I got to see Alice Cooper for like $40, less.
Well, that's sweet. I tell you.
Yeah, and also it was a night I also got to film like one of my guys that a wrestler who died. We miss him, but you just got honored in the Hall of Fame. The Deathmatch Hall of Fame thing that they had. Look with Madman Pondo, the one and only.
Oh yeah. Pondo.
Yes, the Madman.
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, he's still around.
Yeah, I don't hear much from him anymore. I've done a couple shows with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a character.
He was.
Well, if it still is, I mean.
Yeah. But Frank, I don't want to take this too long, but let's cut it short. It's 9 o'clock. I want to relax. I'm ready to.
Oh yeah, I got a show tomorrow.
Yes. So anything you want to say for your? Yep. Well, just say about the fairs and whatever. Go to town. What do you got to say? What do you got to say for your whoever you're facing tomorrow night or Saturday?
whoever steps up to bat, I hope you're ready because I might be a little beat up. That's when you get a dangerous animal. I'll tell you, when you get an animal cornered and they're wounded, better get ready to get bit. But whoever it is tomorrow night here in Winsburg, Kentucky, I hope you're ready for a fight.
You know, yeah. And where could all the fans reach you on social media?
Oh, yeah. You can reach me at Big Frank Vanover on Facebook. Message me on there. You can do whatever. I normally try my best to respond as quick as possible.
Yeah.
But you can reach me there. You also can catch promos and everything on KZW on Facebook also.
Absolutely. Thank you for being on, Frank. I'll have you on pretty soon again, all right? Great to
All right, bud. It sounds good.
You have a good night, and you know what? Keep on taking people down and winning take that title back home. Keep it around that waist for a while, you know? I
will keep it as long as possible.
Yes, yeah, not like the record of what is it? The Chris Rose, 1,000 and million trillion. I don't know what he keeps saying, right? He says.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, but yeah. All right. Good luck this weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you for coming on. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Man, fans, that was such a great conversation tonight. This was a fun night of professional wrestling talk with the one and only Big Cousin Frank of KZW, the new heavyweight champion. As he just said last night at KZW, he took the title defense against, and he won it against Chris Sterling. And there's so many guys on the KZW roster that there's talent that just wants a shot at that title. And you know what? Keep it coming. Frank's got it right now, so just, make the best of it, fans, and, support KZW all the way, baby, because, you know what? Kentucky's Own Wrestling's where the future is wrestling, and the past is the past of wrestling. Support your wrestling. Go out to see KZW in Kentucky's Own, Kentucky. They have a couple shows this weekend, so tune in and hear what they got to say. Thank you for listening to the Deathmatch Trussell podcast. This Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen, I will have on the line the King of the Jungle,